Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach Java Crud system connect with Postgresql, how to make the Java Crud using Postgresql. So let me do the program. Okay, so I already opened the Postgresql database. This is the database. Okay, so how to install them, how to work with Postgresql, I already attached a video in my video description. You just go through the link, you can learn how to install the Postgresql, how to create the database and everything. Okay, so here first what I am going to do is I have connected, so I am going to create a database. So how to create a database? This is a database. These are the database I have created. So I am going to create a new database. So select the database here, same thing like a MySQL, right click, create database. So I am going to create the database name here as Linda. Click save. Yeah, already I have that Linda School. I am going to create the Linda School. I am going to create the name as Linda School. It's a database name. Now you should click save. Now we have to wait some time to create the database. Now your database is created successfully with the name of Linda School. So you have to click expand the database. So here where the table creation is, the schemas, you expand the schema. Here, if you expand the schema, you can see here the tables. You just click on this table, right click the table, create table. Right, here you have to specify the names of the table, records. Okay, so after that the columns, you have to provide the columns. So it is columns. Okay, so first column I am going to add it here as click here, first column I am going to add ID, type is integer, here you have to add another column. This is the primary key, yes, going to add another column, this is a name, type name, here type text, ID name. I have to insert another one, length, you have to add another one. This one should be name, address, text. After that again phone number. This one should be integer. That's it. Click save button. Here we have to, what I am going to do is, here we have to change, you have to click on the edit row, definition, so general constraint identity 1, increment by 1 ID. Click save button. So all the column will be saved. You can see here name. Okay, so here we can right click. Now you can see here the database has been created successfully. Here create the, if you right click and view all records, you can see the records. Okay, so okay, this is the records. Okay, so now let's do the program in Java NetBeans. We open the NetBeans. So going to file, new project, click Java application, click next. If it is create main class, you have to uncheck it. Get a Java Postgresql, finish. Expand the source folder. Here I am going to right click, new, JFrame form. Here you have to write student Crud. So to expand the, you have to increase the size a little bit bigger. Let's drag the label. This label I am going to name it as Linda School. The name I have given, Linda School, the name I have given, right? So Postgres, name it as PostgSQL. SQL. Correct. Okay. Right click. Properties. You have to increase the size little bit bigger. 48. Or you can write like this. 48. It's too much bigger. You have to reduce the size little bit small. 36 will be enough. Color I am going to change it as foreground color. I am going to change it as red. Perfect. Close it. Right. Now I am going to drag the panel. Right click, properties. You have to border, title with border. You have to write Linda School. Border font little bit I am going to increase as bold 24. Right, perfect. Okay, right, perfect. Now let's see how to put like this. Now what I am going to do is I am drag the labels. This one should be the name. Right click, properties, bold 14 or 16. Drag the text field. Right click, properties, with bold 18. Right click, edit text, backspace to remove the extension and select again txt name. Select both, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste below. This one should be the address. This one copy, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste. This one should be the phone. This one should be the txt address. This one should be txt phone. Right. After that I am going to drag one button. This one should be the add button. Same button, I go right click, properties, font with bold 14. This button, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste and get another copy. This one should be update. This one, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste another copy, get the another copy. This one should be the delete. Same thing. Right. Now what I am going to do is I need one JTable. So get the JTable from the palette. Drag and drop it over here. Right click, select right click, properties. Sorry. Right click, table content, rows, default rows I am going to remove it. Delete, select and remove it. Select and delete. Columns, first column I am going to edit it as ID. Second one, name, address, phone. Close it. That's it. Okay. After that, what I am going to do is you have to select this one, right click, properties, code, generate center. After that, what I am going to do is you have to drag and drop over here the buttons. Okay, now what I'm going to do is we have to go to the source, Control F, UI. This one should be metal. If you run the application, you can check. It is working perfectly well. Now we will be going to the code part. We already create the database for SQL, which is the database name is Sqlserver. So in order to connect with PostgreSQL and NetBeans, we need a connector. For PostgreSQL connector for Java, you have to download them. This is the one. Click on this one, download. You have to download the one, PostgreSQL Java. To download the connector, so here the versions are there. So this one should be JDBC. The download. Click on this one. Keep. It is still downloading. If you click on this one, it will downloading. Jar is downloaded. Right. Now what I am going to right click and show in folder. Your jar is there. I just cut off this one and I have to bring into my E drive. Paste it. Now I have to attach in my project. So go to the project libraries. Here your project folder consists of two folders: source package and libraries. Select the library folder. Add jar folder. So select the jar where you downloaded. It is reside on the E drive. PostG. You search with the PostG. This one, the PostG. Click on and open it. What you are downloaded. Right. You have to open it. This one. Okay. This is a jar file. Right. Now what I am going to do is the jar is successfully added. Okay. Now we have to add the connections. Right. Very simple. So first what I am going to do is we have to do the connection part. First I am going to load the connections. So right there, here, go here. This is your design. Go to the source. Have to add the connection over here. Public void connect, open and close it. Method I am going to return. After that, what I am going to do is I am going to paste this code for the connection part. I'll be teach, okay, PostgreSQL. Okay, I'll be explaining it. Don't worry about that. Try with sketch. Copy them, paste here. Okay, add the connectors. So connection con prepare statement PST. Why this error will be displayed here is, so right here, import java dot SQL asterisk. Now the error go away. Click on this one and add the catch block. Now this error go away. This is the way to register the PostgreSQL. Class for name org. This is the driver you have to register. Okay, this driver you have to register here. This is the driver you have to register here. MySQL you already we learn how to connect with this. Com like this here org PostgreSQL. This is the driver. Connection part you have to write PGSQL here. PostgreSQL. This is the port which will be running. Here my database name is Linda School. This is the username. This is the password. Where you when you installing the PostgreSQL, what is the password you are given? What is the username you are given while you installing this one? How to install the PostgreSQL? I added the video description. You will be able to search and you can search. Okay. So let me see whether it's working fine or not. You have to message. You have to display G option pan dot show message, this success. This method control C to copy, you paste it here, check, it's success, your connectivity is success. Now let me see how to add the records into the database. So go to the design, select the add button, right click, event, action perform. Here what I am going to do is, you have to write here string, you have to get the variable string name, comma address, comma phone. You have to create the variables, assign them into the relevant text field. This text field I name it as txt name, this one txt address. If you don't know what is the name, right click and change variable, you can see the name. Okay, you can txt name dot get text. This one should the address, id should be auto increment, so we no need it. This also we know we are not doing any calculation part, so you have to keep all the things as string. If you need, you will be able to store in integers, no problem. So here we no need to do anything else here, so that you just store the database, the record is just stored into the database, so that keep it in string. Okay, so address dot get text. Okay, the same thing you just copy and paste it over here. Phone, you have to write this a phone. Okay, now I am going to write the insert query simply. Write the insert query simply. Okay, right. Now here this one should be PST. Wait, I'll be explaining it. Connection. Right, perfect. This is not error. You right click on this one, surrounded with the try catch. The error go away. Copy it and paste it over here. Okay, the try and catch it easily, it will be generated, no problem. Okay, now this one, what is the table you are going to store the records? Your table name is, what is the table name? The table is inside the schema, which name is records. These are the columns. So you have to specify the columns. Table name is records. The first one should be, we have to write the specify the columns name, comma address, comma phone. Okay, we need a 3 prepare statement question mark. Right, this name the same thing. What is the value you are type on this text field? Assign these variables. Here this variable you are call it name, address, phone number. That's it. That's it. After that, record saved. Okay, that's the thing we have to. If you run the PST execute update, your record will be added into the database table. Okay, let me check whether it's working fine or not. John, India, phone number, something like that. Click add button. What is the error? Phone number is the integer. Right, this is one should be a string, that's why that's the error will be displayed. Phone number is a integer, right? So here what I know to do is, here something we have to make it as an integer part. In the, here MySQL works the int phone. So here we have to write integer dot parse int. You have to write son here. Right, this phone number, that's set int. That's it. Now let's again you have to run it and check. John, India, phone number, something like that. Click add button. Successfully saved. Okay, right here you have to this one. You have a string. You can't put it in MySQL. We can, but PostgreSQL we can't. That's why I will be show the error and all. Okay, you must convert as a, if it is an integer, you have to write here in SQL, this one also you have to make it as SQL. Okay, now we have to refresh the record. Okay, John, this is auto incremented address, phone number. It's working successfully. This is how we have to add the record into the database. Now let me see how to view the records. So go to source and create a separate function. Table update, select all from records, the table name, result sets execute query, database table model, we have to cast it, but the table name which is a JTable. So write like this. Result metadata, we have to set the columns to the table. You have to create the variable here. Data model dft, we have to create the variable. Okay. Now what I am going to do is you have to set first you have to set all the columns as 0. While loop you have to specify the column name. What is the column name you have to display? First you have to write this one should be the ID. You have to just display the ID column. So this one should be the int string, not string. It's get int. Get int. This one should be the name, address, phone number also get int. That's the value you have to display. Okay, that's the thing you have to display. Don't worry, this source code I provide you. Control C to copy, Control V to paste over here. We have to execute the code. Okay, it will be displayed successfully, no problem. So here this one, the connectivity we have to, we no need them. Okay, you have to delete them when the program is running. Here, okay, so here this is the stuff you have to do. So after add the record, I want to Control C to copy. Table will be updated. This text box will be clear. So set text clear. Same thing, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Address, phone number. Okay, the cursor will be focused on here. Pictures focus. Peter, India, phone number. Click add button. Successfully here it will be added and cursor will be pointing here, point off here. It's working perfectly well. Now we are did how to add the records and how to view the records. Now here if you are click this records to update, here if you are click on this one to update, click the records, the selected record will be passing to here. So how to do this task? Very simple. So I am going to click default table model, table 1 model. Okay, index table set row selected, get selected row. If you click on this one, the row number will be selected in this display. Selected record will be passing to this text fields, txt name, address and phone number. So write txt name, txt address, txt address, after the phone number, txt phone. The txt phone. So we have another one is id. So int id equal this model get row selected row, this one all the stuff copied and paste it over here. Here write the id. 0 index should be the id. So here write integer dot pass That's the thing. Okay, the id will be 0 index means this is 0 index. Id should be passing first index this one, second and third record will be passing here. But that is simple stuff. Okay, now let's execute the program and check. Click on this one, so it's not working. Not here, we have a problem. Select this one, right click, event, mouse clicked. I paste it here, not here, this one here. Say the mouse event. Now here, click on this one, it's working. Click on this one, it's working. Here, click, it's working. Fine. Now I am going to update and delete the record. Very simple. Let's go to the insert record, this one. Copy the one, paste it over here, update. Here you have to write the update. Another thing you have to get it, the ID. ID is must. So the ID, selected table ID, get them here, this table selected ID. Also you have to bring them and put it to here. So ID will be needed here. Okay, so you write here phone number, ID. Okay, so here you write insert code, you have to get rid of the index code. You write update records, which tables you can write, update records table, set columns equal, set column name equal question mark, address equal question mark, phone number equal question mark, phone number equal question mark. Here what I am going to do is phone number equal question mark, where you have to get rid of this line, where ID equal question mark. What's the ID you are selected over here? What's the ID you are coming here? This one. So you have to select as this one should be the ID. Okay, so you have to like this. Here what I am going to do is we have to change these things. This all the things you have to paste it over here. Okay, this selected index, this ID should be coming here. Set int ID, you type ID. That's it. Where the IDs goes here and update the record. So if you are run the program, I want to update this record, Peter. Double click on this one, coming here. I'm going to change it as the city UK, phone number like this. Click updated, record updated. Here it will be updated successfully. Okay. Now I am going to go to delete the record. So how to delete the record? It's simple. So here the same update code I just copied. Double click on the delete button. You have to paste it over here. Okay, you have to write delete records, delete from records, where ID, what's the ID you are coming here, this ID. Another things we know needed, get the ID and remove the records. So get rid of these other lines, this is one. Okay, get the ID, what's the ID you are selected, get the ID and delete the entire row. So here this one should be successfully deleted. Let me check. Click on this one, click delete, record deleted. You can see here it will be deleted from the database. Okay, very simple. Okay, you can see here delete from the database. Here if you are refresh your database, you can see the record has been deleted. Okay, this is very simple. Here these are columns, all columns. The record will be deleted. Here only one record keep. Okay, this stuff you have to do the Postgresql CRUD system. I hope you guys understood the Postgresql with JDBC program well. If you have any doubt on this one, you can. Thank you for watching. If you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime. If you love my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.